The sectors most affected by the wild currency swings that we've seen to start the week is energy. And Brian Sullivan joins us on what we're seeing in the oil markets and maybe where things are headed. Brian.
Well, they've been headed south, Andrew. I mean, it's been grim. I mean, no group has been beaten up as much as the oil and gas stocks this year. If you just look at one of the biggest ETFs, the XOP, it's at its lowest level since early 2016 when crude oil prices were below where they are now. Now, crude oil prices are down. They're 30% below their highs hit back in early October. The question now for investors is really how low can oil go? You got three big things you got to focus on, okay? Number one, dollar strength. You might have heard about this. The greenback touching its highest level against the Chinese yuan since at least 2010. As the value of the dollar goes up, oil often falls because it's priced in dollars. Number two, there's just too much oil, guys. Just last month, the IEA published a report warning of another oversupplied market in 2020. On top of that, you got reports showing that China and other nations have been sort of secretly taking more Iranian oil than previously forecast. In many cases, guys, that oil is waiting, sitting literally in floating oil tankers on the ocean and has not yet seen the market. If it does, and it will hit the market at some point, that can add to an already oversupplied market. Finally, what else? Global slowdown fears. Investors increasingly worried that the trade war is going to slow down economic growth, leading to reduced demand for oil. One trader I spoke with yesterday said if oil goes below 50, it's headed to 45, and that would be more pain for the already slammed oil stocks as well. I know, Melissa, you've talked about it on Fast Money. I mean, investors can't run away from the oil and gas stocks fast enough. Literally, it's been the most beaten up sector by far, with nothing's even close.
I mean, the allocations to the energy sector, as you know, Brian, are extremely small. It's the smallest sector in the S&P 500, and research that covers the sector has become really marginalized at this point just because there's no interest in the research.
There is interest, but it's all on the short side.
Right.
Everyone's
exactly.
betting against it. Yeah.